Good morning, dear students. The lessons is for today's life plans, and the goals of the lessons are these communication goals. The first one, explain the chain of intentions or plans. Explicar un camino, intenciones o planes. Express regrets about past action. Expresar arrepentimiento acerca de acciones pasadas. Discuss skill, abilities and qualification. Hablar sobre destrezas, habilidades y preparación. Discuss factors that promote success. Hablar sobre los factores que promueven el éxito. These are the goals. Then we begin with the lesson. We have a preview about what's the best career for you. It's a kind of survey about many things that allow you to choose the best career that you consider. What's the best career for you? Take the preferences inventory to see what fields might be a good match for you. Check the activity you like or would like to do. These are the activities: work and experiments in a science laboratory, write songs, manage a department for a large business corporation, repair furniture, be a doctor and care for sick people, design the stage scenery for a play, teach a doll how to read, study a company's sales, restore antique cars, teach science to young people, help families with problems, manage a company's sales representatives, uh, make clothes to sell, interpret X-rays and other medical tests, make paintings and sculptures, help couples with marriage problems, start your own business, and build houses. Okay, you can see there are colors here. Okay, let's know about the colors. For example, the orange. The orange aspects is for the people who is oriented to business, who likes business. Okay, the green ones are for people who are oriented or who is oriented for science, oriented to science, like medicine or nursing, something like that. Okay, the light brown, like big houses, restored cars, etc. Um, are for people who like crafts. Is the people who likes to work with arts. Okay, the blue ones, such as help couple with marriage problems, help family with problems, is for people oriented to social work. And the purple, finally the purple, for example, make paintings and sculptures, make clothes to sell, etc., is for people oriented to art. So, many of the marks are in orange, you're for business. In many of your marks for are blue, is because you are for social work. In many of your elections are green, then you for science. If your elections are purple, or many of them are purple, your orientation is for arts. In many of your orientation is for like brown, is because your orientation is crafts. Okay, that's the way to interpret the survey. Okay, remember, you have this same survey in the documents that you had in the unit. Okay, this is an explanation of how to do it. Okay, and here you have the representation about different things. Okay, crafts, arts, okay, business, science, okay, and different fields that you could use. And then we have a photo story between Charlotte and Dr. Miller. Charlotte is a student and she's trying to decide what career to study. So she receives some advice from Dr. Miller about the career she should choose to study. Okay, listen and look the survey. The Dr. Miller is a scientist, and Charlotte is this one. The girl with blue sweater is a student. Okay, and they are having a conversation about careers. Listen to it.
Read and listen to a conversation about a career choice.
Dr. Miller, I wonder if I could pick your brain.
Sure, Charlotte. What's on your mind?
Well, I always thought I would go to engineering school, but now I'm not so sure anymore.
Well, it's not so unusual for a person your age to change her mind. I must have changed mine 10 times before I settled on medicine. Have you decided on something else?
Well, actually, I've developed an interest in the health field, and since you're a doctor,
Are you thinking of medicine?
not specifically, something related that doesn't take that long to study. I know there are some good options, but I'm having trouble making up my mind.
Well, have you given any thought to becoming a physical therapist? It's a great field. You help people, and there's always a job available.
Physical therapy. I should have thought of that. I'll keep that in mind.
Listen again.
Read and listen to a conversation about a career choice.
Dr. Miller, I wonder if I could pick your brain.
Sure, Charlotte. What's on your mind?
Well, I always thought I would go to engineering school, but now I'm not so sure anymore.
Well, it's not so unusual for a person your age to change her mind. I must have changed mine 10 times before I settled on medicine. Have you decided on something else?
Well, actually, I've developed an interest in the health field, and since you're a doctor,
Are you thinking of medicine?
not specifically, something related that doesn't take that long to study. I know there are some good options, but I'm having trouble making up my mind.
Well, have you given any thought to becoming a physical therapist? It's a great field. You help people, and there's always a job available.
Physical therapy. I should have thought of that. I'll keep that in mind.
Okay, as you can hear, Charlotte has a problem. She's not very sure about the career she wants to study. So she asking Dr. Miller about advice of the career. When she says, I wondered if I could pick your brain, okay, that expression is to consult with someone something that we don't know or that we are not very sure about. I always thought I would go to engineering school, but now I'm not so sure anymore. So she thinks that she wanted to be an engineer or something like that, but now she's not sure about being an engineer. Okay, and Dr. Miller said that it's not unusual for a person the age of Charlotte to change her mind. Okay, Dr. Miller recognizes that she changed 10 times or more before going to medicine, okay? And Charlotte talks about her interest in the health field, okay? The direct question is, are you thinking amazing? Not specifically. Charlotte doesn't want to be a doctor. She wants a career amazing, but not specifically to be a doctor. So Dr. Miller recommends being a physical therapist. She says that it's a great field and that Charlotte can help people, and there are always a job available. And she decides to take that advice into account. Okay, now we have an activity here That is a kind of match. What is the meaning of make up one's mind? Make up one's mind between A and F, or among these, okay? From A to F, what is the meaning of keep something in mind? The same with B, on one's mind, settle on, change one's mind, and pick someone's brain. Okay, I'm helping you with the first one. Make up one's mind. Decide to do something, remember something, think of something, decide to do something after considering conflicting choices, ask someone about something, make a final decision that won't change. So according to the conversation, make up is to have a decision, okay? Decide to do something else, or decide to do something after considering conflicting choices. Could be A or D, okay? Keep something in mind is remember something, keep something in mind. Be on one's mind is think of something, okay? Change one's mind, decide to do something else, another thing, pick someone's brain, ask someone about something, okay? That's the order of the exercises, okay? Until here, the first video. Here we have another activity before finishing. Have you ever changed your mind before settling on something? Check any areas in which you have changed your mind, okay? A career or job choice, a field to study, a marriage, a divorce. The choice of a boyfriend or a girlfriend is most common between among the young people. You. Another thing, other aspect that you have changed your mind, okay? It's simply to say that, to put a tick on the aspect that you change your mind. Okay, this is the end of the first video.